Hello everyone, Tony here. Hope you're all well today. Okay, I didn't do a TFI Friday yesterday. I was gonna, but I got doing another doll's house. I got another doll's house, a baby one. I've finished it actually, and I'm just gonna put the pictures on Booksoffancyfolding. This one's more of a baby-ish one, a bit different from the other, and I'm just going to, I've got another one as well to do, which is, it's a wedding one, I think, this one, like a wedding one that I've got to finish, and then I've got another one on the way. So I got into them and I couldn't drag myself away, to be fair, if I'm honest. You know yourself, you get into something, and you get right into. I'm right into making these just recently. I don't know why, but you see, I don't know. You do have to have a lot of patience. That I do know. And me personally, this is why I can't understand it, because I have no patience at all. But it's all intricate and and little details, and I found it very therapeutic. So if anybody wants to give that a go, have a go at them, because they're good. Also, I got some paper from the works. I can show you this couple that I got here. These were £1, and it's Happy Watercolour. They're a 6x6. Are they 6x6? Let me see. I'm sure they're a 6x6. Yeah, they are 6x6. And the watercolour, and I couldn't. You get 30 sheets, and they're like really nice, just like somebody dabbed, like you would I always call it spilt paint. And then left to dry. But there's some fantastic colours in there. So I got a couple of pads of them from the works. I got 2 of them. Just like I said, there was only £1. But I got some 12x12. Some 12x12 papers. Just wait a minute and I'll see if I can reach them out of this box. Because I really do have to show you them. I really do. Especially this second one that I'm going to show you. But these was £3 from the works. Again, this is a 12x12. There's 48. There's 24 sheets, 48 designs, and this is Sweet Garden Roses. These was £3. I mean, the picture. Some of the they're double-sided as well. I'm all right with that, but I do tend to get a little bit miffed. But these are all right, I mean, some really nice colours and patterns in there. You know what I mean? So that was that. Right, when I took this one out the box, I was like, oh my god. I didn't think no to it at first. This is the same 48 designs, 24 sheets. And it's Magic Moments, they call it. Now, when I looked at the front, I thought, oh, that looks, quite nice. Looks like there's some nice designs in that. And then I opened it. And I was like, wow! These don't actually, the pictures I'm showing you don't actually do it any justice. But I am telling you, I was like, well, I didn't expect that. I expected some, some pictures, the good ones and stuff like that, but these pictures that I'm showing you on here do not do it any justice in life, really, honest to God. I was like, oh my God. And believe me, it takes a lot for me to, say things like that about, but I mean, look at that. How brilliant is that? And that centre page is that. I was like, oh my God. I just couldn't believe how good the pages was. So if you're into any of this stuff at the works, £3. and it's Magic Moments. Now, next week, probably about Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to get some more of this. And I'm not sure if they did it in the 6x6 as well, so I might get some of them in the 6x6. But I didn't get a lot from the works, really. I just got them. I got some more of these cases you can see behind me. I got a blue set and like a sewing one as well with old tape measure and stuff on it. I've only just been back in here for a couple of days because it's a bit cold still. My laptop's in here and my computer's still in house. I think I'm going to be leaving that in house because my laptop does what I need it to do for in here. And I found I've put some things in and took some stuff out, and I've got quite a bit more space now. You know, I've got a chest of drawers in here that Jamie got rid of because he got a new one, and that houses all my papers. Not me, all plain paper, copy paper, photo paper. You know, whatever paper there is, card, stuff like that. All my little packages, that, you know, packages you get of embellishments, they're in there. I've got a full drawer of laces, crochets and stuff like that. You know, so there was like brilliant, they've gone, you know. And then Jamie also had like a television stand, and underneath was 2 open doors, glass doors. I've brought that in here, and I can get stuff on them and in them now. So everything that was out on the sides have gone because they're in the drawers or in this cupboard. So I was like, wow. So now I've got a full, the glass table that I normally use over there for my big computer. You know, there's nothing on it. There's a stereo on it, and I've just put one of the like drawer things that I had. I've just put that on it for now because it was here. I couldn't see the bloody telly, so I had to move it. Apart from that, I haven't really been doing, like I said, been doing these houses. I've got the photos on my camera here, so I will put them on Booksoffancyfolding after I've done this video and upload it. I am getting a bigger shed, and I'm also, my husband's buying me a moped. Isn't it nice? But I've just gone through all the rigmarole with the DVLA. I had a provisional license and it ran out maybe 2 years ago, and this is what I don't understand. It was going to cost me £20 to renew it. I didn't need a photo because I think if it's 10 years or younger, you keep the same photo. Anyway, I didn't bother because I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to learn to drive again. I've already done that. Do you know what I mean? And it put me off for life. So, you know, I thought, I'm not going to drive. I've had mopeds in the past, you know, but I'm bothered. Since I've been badly with my back, I haven't bothered. So, well, then Dave said, if you want one, I'll buy you one. So I had to send off for my provisional license again. If I did it online, it was £14. If I did it by the D1 form you have to send, £17. But it was going to cost me £20 to renew it. So I went online, messed about, did all that, did all this. Wouldn't let me do it online. I tried everything, would not let me do it online. I even got in touch with the DVLA, but wouldn't let me do it. Decided to pay the £17. So I've had a bit of a to-do with that. So I am getting my bigger shed and a moped to boot. Lucky. I don't know, I think the shed is going to be pretty big, so but that'll be, I don't know when that'll be, maybe the next few months or so. So we're maybe looking at about maybe summertime, which is better because, you know, summertime, as long as it, you know, piddling down with rain and we get some sun, I can what do you call it, so it ain't too bad. But apart from that, I haven't really been doing anything, just these little dolls' houses. I'm going to today finish off, hopefully, this other little doll's house that I've got. Because the last two houses that I've got, mini houses, the instructions, they are in Chinese. You can get them in English if you know, ask them. But the kind of the pictures that they show are self-explanatory. And I've got this one for this wedding, and it's not. And I even asked them, they sent me the English version, and you still can't really understand it. Do you know what I mean? So, but I must admit, these houses as well, I have put my own spin on them. You know, there might be, it might show you a suitcase in one of them or something like that, and I've made it into a basket instead of a suitcase, you know. The floors that they give you to put on are rubbish. In fact, I don't even know where I put it. It's that good. But they give you a floor to put on, and it's crap. You know, as soon as you put the glue on and put it on, it's like bumps and bubbles, and oh, I thought I can't be doing with that. I know where they are. They're over there now. You know, so I got actually some of this 12x12 card on the girl one, and I saw one with pink and white polka dots. I thought, oh, that looked real nice. Did it, glued it, put it on, perfect. So if you do get any of these dolls' houses, don't use the thingies that they give you. It's like it's shiny stuff, like photo paper. That's what it's like. And you know, it's just showing like a wooden floor. You know, so if you can, use a bit of 12x12 papers with the contrast of whatever miniature house it is. You know, and another thing as well, the glue they give you is absolutely rubbish. That's the glue, right? And it's crap. It's absolutely crap. You know, if it ain't that, it's in another little small tub about that big. I haven't got any because I shoved them all in with my PVA glue, but you know, and they're just rubbish. So if you have any better glue, E20, is it E2000? E20, I don't know where I got that from. You know, so if you have any E2000 or any other super glue, I would recommend you use that. When you're putting things together, I would recommend the super glue, because there is some intricate bits, you know, that do need that super glue straight away. I did try some things with hot glue. Some things work, some things don't. But the best that I found is with super glue. You can use your hot glue gun here and there. You know, when you're putting your floor on, use PVA glue. Don't use the super glue. Use PVA glue, because then it comes out smoother. I did try it with PVA glue and with super glue, and it comes out smoother with the. So when you are making it, you can use a hot glue. You can use PVA glue. You can use or you know, super glue. So it just depends, you know, and make sure you have a lot of clips as well, because some of the things have to be clipped together. So honestly, I was sat here last night for about 3/4 of an hour trying to fathom out how the lights went on this latest house, because the others, they're like wires, and you put the two wires together, you put a couple of AA batteries in, switch it on, done, right? This is them stupid batteries that you get in your watch. So you had to put them in this circuit, then put all the wires together. Then there was another bit, a round bit with two wires coming off, and I thought, what's that do? You know. So, you know, 45 minutes I was here last night trying to get them bloody things to work. So now they're all connected up, and all you have to do is put this round thing, you know, you put it on top and your lights come on. So you know, so if you haven't got any patience, I wouldn't recommend you get them, because you do need a lot of patience. Just a nightmare. Okay, so I will, if I don't see you before, I'll probably see you Monday. I will see you Monday, this Monday, hopefully, because I should be in here. If I'm not, I'll be in house. Excuse me. You know, keep on the web store. The web store's open now, and you know, I've had a couple of sales, so you know, but I want to keep that going if I can. You know, so if there's something you see on Booksoffancyfolding and it's not on my web store, then just let me know and I'll put it on my web store for you, and you can fill your boats. Okay, and obviously everything that's on Books of Fancy Folding is for sale, whether it's on there or, you know, I have them on eBay and things like that. So, you know, just make sure you'll get in touch with me. Or if you want something on Books of Fancy Folding and you get in touch with me to say I want that, then, you know, I have to check that I've still got that. I should have, because I normally, the things that I sell I normally take off anyway, unless I've got another one, and then I'll put it back on again. So it's always best first just to check. I don't want to upset people, you know, and it's easily done these days apparently. Okay then, so if I don't see you before, I will see you Monday. I'm sorry about the CFI Friday, but I will get one in. One Friday I will get one in. Okay guys, I will see you on Monday if I don't see you before. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Okay, I love you loads guys. Bye bye for now.